Hello! Welcome in. In a second, I want to make sure everything's going good. Had a random power outage over the weekend. Alrighty. But yeah, anyway, we had a random power outage over the weekend, so then it like redid a whole bunch of stuff. So I had to make sure. I guess, as I always say, it's not a stream unless there's a technical issue. Alright, so welcome back in. We will be coloring those fancy pictures that we drew last week. Enhance. So we're gonna do our boy Umbreon here, and we'll go, if we have hopefully enough time, we can get to these two. I got the kneading eraser, which helped me erase a good chunk of this, and then I went back with the regular eraser to kind of get a little bit more of the lead out because I'm going to be using a bright yellow. I have a neon yellow pen that I'm going to use for like the webbing part. I could not find neon blue to save my life, so I'm going to try a trick that I know how to do to make something look neon-esque for this, so we'll see how we get to there. But for now, we're doing this bad boy. And I'm going to make sure... Also, I found my handy dandy brush that I actually like. It's technically a brush for keyboards to kind of get like dust and stuff out between keys, but it works really well to get like debris and stuff off without having to scrape my hand across it. So, I know I wanted to do... Let me, while we're at this, get a picture of that particular Umbreon, because I used a particular Umbreon to draw this, so I kind of want to use some of the cards coloring, if I can do it. Let's see here. Okay, I see what they did. We got a cool gray at 50% here, which... I have some regular sketch paper here I'm going to use to color test my color pencils to see if it's the color I want. That's how art life goes. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Cinco de Mayo. Or did you celebrate early like I did? I went and ate out with some friends Friday night. That's 50%. That's 70 is darker, I know that. Which we're gonna use 70, but do I want to do 30? I think we'll start off with the 30% and kind of like do some gradual shading. I think this is like the 80 or 90% one because that one's like super dark. Yeah, we're going to start off with 10% and gradually increase as we go and use some stuff for highlights and other things. Because I can't do straight black on this. If I do straight black, you're not going to be able to see him and it's going to look weird. Anyway, yeah, hope everyone's having a good Monday. I know we've had some areas have had rain recently. We had a little bit of rain earlier in the week. We're expecting more later this week too. How severe it's gonna be? I don't know. Texas, welcome in. Howdy, partner. How you doing? Are you enjoying your Cinco de Mayo? You know what we had for Cinco de Mayo? We had spaghetti. Because we had tacos on Friday. And we're gonna have tacos tomorrow. I'm trying to be better about going, like, not so heavy-handed with the coloring, unless I'm doing, like, something else. So that way I'm not... I can... Basically so I can layer the colors better. Because I'm gonna go back over and do the whole thing again in this color. Let's see here. Just sorting cards? I need to do that. I've got so much bulk I need to go through and reorganize and then, like, see if I can't sell them off. I'm very tempted just to say bump it and just, like, trash them, because I'm like, what else am I going to use them for? I don't have enough for, like, trades, because, like, I just don't. Just don't have enough for trades. For, like, anybody that wants, like, hollows and reverses and stuff. I mean, like, I keep a handful for, like, when I'm doing 3D cards, but, like... See, look at that. Nice Umbreon. He's gray color, but he's not too dark, so you can't tell. My local give $10 square foot. I wish mine did that. I've tried. Like, they did early on just so they could, like, build their inventory because they were new. But now I'm like, hey, y'all taking bulk? And they're like, no. I might ask them again if they're taking bulk. I haven't checked recently, but I don't think they are. And it's such a hassle and costs so much to, like, send bulk out to someone that I found online. Like, granted, like, they give decent, like, credit for their stuff, but I'm just like, ugh. So I have to go through, count everything, make sure I separate the rares and the reverse hollows, and then I have to, like, count them and sort them, and it's too much. Too much for me. I did it once. Yeah. Like I said, I might end up just dumping them. Some of them. Like I said, I keep a hold of some for projects and whatnot. Which I think next Monday is probably going to be 3D card day. Because I need to make... I want to make a Houndoom for Card Party. Could donate them to a local league. I could. I don't know of any local league in my area because they're all just through the store. And half my local stores, or the 2 local stores that deal with Pokemon cards, are kind of like, yeah, no, we're not taking bulk. But like I said, I need to double check with one of them to see if they're taking bulk or not. Okay. There is an Umbreon at the 2 times 30% here. But yeah, like I said, I gotta double check that. I am trying to use the reference image that I took for this as my coloring guide. This is interesting. I like this so far. Alrighty. I like this. Mind you, there'll be some more layering here, so this isn't just... Also, he's gonna get a really fun, like, red tone around him. Let's see here. Get a little bit of the shading here. And here. And here. All right, cool. So that was the 30%. We have 70% here, which is darker, but I need this for a little bit more of a finer detail, so we are going to sharpen it. Also, welcome back, Texas. I know you had your little the ad break there. I don't know if it ran for you or not. Be nice. Please be nice. Okay. Let me check something here real quick. Okay, had to fix something. We're Gucci. All right, back to this. I think this is going to be fun once it's all done. See, where's that other one? That's the 50%. I think I was good. Oh, that's right. So you don't get those funky ads. Yeah, not much happening today outside of, just work. And then, what else? Yeah, pretty quiet Monday, honestly. Which is a good thing. I'm liking the shading on this. This is coming out how I wanted it, so I'm enjoying this. We will see how this goes. I don't know if I want to do the darker one. Because the darker one is like 80%, which this is hilarious. I don't know if it'll show up on camera or not. But the stamp they use to like mark it, like which percentage is that, like it stamped it so hard that you can't even read it. I just have clutter all over my keyboard. Oh. Okay, yeah. I'll do a little bit of the darker one, just kind of give it a little extra up. Now some of this will get smoothed out once I get the blender going for it, so. Yee! Alright, so blender. Stormy! Welcome in. How goes? Oh no! That would have been disastrous. Ooh, power rock. Ooh, that reminds me. Yep, okay, we're good. Blender! Waiting for a toddler to fall asleep. Ah, yes. I totally get it. When my niece was younger, she fought nap time when I was babysitting her one time. I ended up, like, I basically had her take nap time in my bedroom and then just hung out with her in there until she fell asleep, and then when she was asleep, I went and did my own thing. I think she took like a good hour-and-a-half long nap. May have been longer. I'm liking how this Umbreon is coming out. It's got that nice dark coloration like I wanted, but you can still tell like where things are and whatnot. Not just, you know, pitch dark. which this one's going to be interesting. I'm trying to figure out if I can do like a watercolor-esque look to this one. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Features are showing nice. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to like just go like, here's a dark color. Nah, because you're going to lose features. And like, I've done that before. I've done that mistake. And I was so mad at myself because I was like, darn it, well now I can't see what I've done. And you can't even tell what it is. Oh, I sent out the mango cards for the Trainer's Spree stuff. I'm excited for those to make it in and people get them. I had fun making that one. Hector is going to... I know. I made like 30 of them, and there's like one special one, so technically 31. And I signed them and numbered them 1 through 30. Don't worry, Stormy, you're getting one too. Lovely. Let me see if I can't kind of clean just some of these. Hey, I like that. I like that. Very nice. That's nice. Alright, so... Now the fun part's gonna be that red. I'm tempted to use ink for that, but I don't know if I want to do that. I've had too many mishaps with ink smearing right at the last minute, and I'm just like, no, it's not. We're gonna do a light yellow here first. Okay. Then I have a nice lemon yellow, which I think is gonna go good. I need to sharpen it though. T, welcome in. We'll be missing when they come in. No. 11 balloons. T, you gotta share. Come on. Dude, Finnegan was best. I agree. I forgot. Me and T are Finnegan Delphox fans. Because that poor fox does not get enough love. Bless you. Everyone be hating on XY generation, but XY was so much fun. I think people were, if I remember correctly, people didn't like because there weren't a lot of new evolutions and stuff. And I think Mega Evolutions wasn't super popular originally. Okay, what color do we want the eyes? I think I'll do like maybe this. Either this red or this red. Because I don't want to do a dark red. Dark red's gonna be too much. I've got my Scarlet Lake versus Poppy Red. I think Scarlet Lake's gonna be the one. The card number. Oh! Oh. Hey, you can take number 11. Just tell Spree before he gives it off to somebody else. Also, why number 11 specifically? I'm curious now. I smeared ink when rushing the Magneton card. Oh, I hate when that happens. His pupils are gonna go, black inks. It's my favorite number. Fair enough, T. Fair enough. XY were also the first run with 3D tiles. That's true. I remember that. XY was the first 3D one. When will package arrive? T will just intercept. It said Friday, but we all know that's not true. So like Saturday, maybe Monday, depending on how USPS wants to go. Alright, now I need to look at the infamous Umbreon. Actually, no, I like the Umbreon VMAX single strike card. I like the clouds in that one. So I can kind of get a gist of the coloring on that. Kind of got like a dark pinky color. Do I want just straight pink? Yeah, I just want straight pink. Oddly, my favorite number is 13 because it's lucky, unlucky. It's unlucky because I broke my leg when I turned 13. But if you flip it around, it's my birthday. So 13, 31. And I want one dark red. What's this one? Raspberry. Yeah, the raspberry would be a good one for the contrast. My package made it to Dallas, so should hopefully make it to Friday stream. Yeah, cross fingers. Mine just got sent out today, so. And then once these are done, these will probably get sent out next week. I know somebody will be looking at this like, why is it pink? 'Cause color layering, my friend. Color layering. Also, I kind of want to do... I gotta do the outline before I do the actual background, because if I do the night sky background, we're gonna lose the outline here. Which the background's probably gonna be like a bluey color. T, I might message Spree and be like, save number 11 for T. You know, I know they had a hectic week last week. Or last Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. I wouldn't say hectic. Hectic's the wrong word. They were busy. You know what's nice about this is, like, if I get a little bit of pink on Umbreon, it's fine because, you know, like, the highlight, like, oh, he's got VMAX lighting around him, so, you know. Oh my god, I've been getting bot spam calls for, like, the past 3 or 4 days. No, 3 days. I didn't over the weekend, which says something. But I've got it now where, like, most of them are blocked, but they'll still leave a voicemail. And they're always, like, between 9 to 10, maybe 11 seconds long with, like, nothing on it. So those are fun to clear out after the end of the day. This shop was crazy at one point. I was guarding the door. Gotta stop them from coming in. Like, nah. T the bouncer. And then some creepy music. Who's this by? Oh. Nice. Ooh, I like this. The raspberry was the way to go. For real! It's like it knew. I like that. And now we'll get a little bit of the darker red here. So I don't want it to be like straight pink. I like this. Is it weird that I'm semi-putting off the background too? Because, like, I can do, like, the Pokemon itself, no problem, but, like, background coloring? That's where I feel like it falls apart on me. Okay. Same backgrounds, perspective. Yes, perspective is so hard. I did one perspective once when I was younger, and I kind of like it wasn't great, but I really liked the way it came out, and I've never been able to do that again. I did do a perspective one on the Delphox card I did for T. That one came out pretty good, but I had to like look at references and stuff and make sure that I wasn't completely off with it. Ooh, smooth jazz time. All right. Now, what are you ladies and gentlemen gonna be doing? Please ignore my shenanigans. I don't know what came over me. Forgive me. This is where the smearing of the red actually comes in my advantage, because then it can be like, oh, that's, you know, the VMAX aura. Look at our little boy. Now, I might take a little bit of pink here and highlight just maybe... Yeah, just a few areas here with a little pink tinge. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Lovely. Welcome to Lavender Town Radio. Let the cool jazz beats soothe you. Soothe you. Soaring spirits and sink into sedacious sink of... What? You just went and like tongue-tied me there. Not fair. You must have been groove, man. Your soured spirits. I bet Mike reading that. Hang on. Mike, you gotta come here. You're reading something. Because you got a better voice than me. This. And that's supposed to be yours, so.
What am I supposed to be? What is my direction? So,
Smooth Jazz radio host.
Is it? So,
You're
morning.
No, like late night.
I mean, Virginia. Let's see. Welcome to the Lavender Town Radio. Let the cool jazz beats soothe your sour spirits and sink into the serendipitous synchronicity.
See, those got me too.
I was like, serendipitous. Okay.
But see, that's
First read, yeah.
that got me tongue-tied twisted too, so. There you go, guys. And just in time for it to end. Alright, what are we doing? Synchronicity. Thank you. Okay, so the background they did on the Umbreon is like a greenish blue tint, and then the one they did for the VMAX single strike is kind of like, well, a cityscape to be fair. So we're gonna go with more of the Umbreon coloring. Let me hit the mic over and over. Alright, see you. Oh, we need the darker colors back out, but actually, no, we're gonna do... Yes. Yes, no, 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 yes. Yes. I'm gonna figure this out, hang on. Ooh, I like that. Jade green. It's got a nice kind of grayish tone to it, though. I like it. So if anybody recognizes, like, it's supposed to be like a reference to like the tower in the background in the Umbreon. Okay, I'm gonna do a very light brushing of this color pencil further down towards the river. Okay, so put the blue over here a little bit, but this here, that's too much blue there. Um, green ochre. Or ochre, excuse me. I like that. Damn, I think there's a lot of bright greens in this, though. Hmm. We can do this. This nice hint of a bright green in here. And then this nice lime peel green. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. For the trees here. And we'll be adding more green to them. I want more of a darker, like, verdant green. peacock green. Ooh, yeah. Now, kind of want it to have like a little bit of a bluish tint to things. Very, oh, here we go, nice bluish green. Parrot green. Yeah. Trying to incorporate a little bit of everything from like past VMAX cards. And then here we go. Get the red off of here. Okay. And this is a part where I actually don't mind if colors blend too much here. Yeah. What I'll probably do is go back over with some little bit of pink around the edges of Umbreon, kind of like for shading for like the ground. And I'll probably go over with some like darker blues later as well, just to kind of emphasize that like nighttime and get the feel of it. Mind you, I'm trying to just get like the base. And then I'll go back with probably white for the windows with my white pen. For the window light of the city. I have yellow, but like it's like neon yellow. I don't think that'll work in this case. Alright, where is my pink at? There we go. There we go. Blue. Also, I'll be using the white pen to make little stars in the sky as well. Let's see here. Do I want to do Copenhagen blue? That might be a little too dark. Let's start off with a nice light sky blue, or do I want to do powder blue? Let's do sky blue so I can like do a gradual. People are like, it's daytime? No, it's nighttime. Daytime, nighttime. Daytime, nighttime. Has anybody seen that? It's basically like, I think British comedians like voice over like animals from like documentaries or whatever, or nature things, and it's absolutely, it's so funny. My favorite part is the groundhog with the Alan. Oh wait, no, that's Steve. I like this. We are getting somewhere. I'm trying to be smart about how I apply colors and stuff. Pokey Earth, probably, but I don't know. Is it the one where it makes it seem like a David Attenborough's narrating like Pokemon like documentary? I've seen those. Those are so funny. What is this? Peacock blue. I have 2 peacock blues? Oh, snap. Indigo blue. That's gonna be our good darker blue there. Violet blue? Ooh, yeah, that'd be another good one. And no, y'all saw that? It just yeeted itself. Ultramarine. Let's do. Oh my god, I'm just throwing all my pencils today. Yeah. But yeah, I've seen the. I'm trying to think here. The Clodsire one is the one that cracks me up because like when they start fighting, it's just so funny. We're gonna go Van Gogh style on this. And if you know, you know. liking this already. And I can add a little bit of green into it too. Which will probably be the aquamarine. Or maybe some purple. I feel like a little bit of purple might. Let's see here. There's that. Yeah, definitely getting peacock blue in there is good for like a bluish green. I still want to get like I feel like if I do this, that's too well. A little bit of this might. What is this? Light green would probably be conducive. Yeah. Oh, the Whale Lord one? Yeah. That one's a good one too. There's one, it was like a dark side of Pokemon where it was like a Kangas and like Drowsy and stuff. Yeah, kind of like that. Let's get for a I really think a little bit of purple in here would maybe some black cherry? No. Dark purple. Yeah. Oh yeah, a little bit of purple in there. I'm trying to think of what other one I've seen that I really liked. I think they did one for Minky. I think they did one for Magneton or Magnemite. You know what music's like goes hard for like no reason? Final Fantasy songs. Also, we've been playing a new game, or Mike's been playing. I've been watching Exhibition 33. The music on that's really pretty too. All right. I'll probably go back over with some greens and stuff to kind of add a little bit more depth here and there. Mm. I kind of like the way this is coming out though. Like, what do y'all think so far? Do, do, do. Okay. Oh yeah, doing a little bit of green here. Oh yeah. I like the little bit of green here. This is definitely enhancing it. We're gonna do a little bit of this dark blue. Ooh, thoughts alone. Fire Emblem. That's another one that's got good music. A little bit of this dark blue to kind of give our pastures here. Just that hint of night. I'll get to the river here momentarily. Yeah, I like this, doing just a hint of this darker blue on the landscape here. Yeah. Mm. Now the river here is going to get some white pen highlights as well. I'm gonna put some light green streaks in it too. And we'll go back over with just a few scritches of dark blue to kind of. Where's that super dark blue I had? Not one of these. There you are. Wait, no, indigo. Yeah, no, indigo blue is what I wanted. That's the green, that's purple, goes back here. And then boop, boop. And then I need a brown. Here we go. Yeah. I think for the most part it's done. Wait, hang on. No, not peacock green. What? But darker green. I might end up going for like this kelp green. Big boy here cast a shadow. You gotta get your shadows. Alright, let's try this kelp green too to kind of tone it down. Yeah. And then I need cool gray. And white. Get that cool gray back, actually. Alrighty. There we go. Got a little bit of white around the edges there to kind of lighten some of that up. Specifically around the moon. Alrighty. So for the most part, he's done. What he needs now is... Give me a second, I need a pin. Nope, not that one. Here we go. Got to get the eyes in. And then... Where's number 10? Here it is. Don't want to put too many because I don't want to be like just absolutely chaotic or anything. And then I'm going to do number 8 for the windows. Put in some small highlights here and there. He. Alright, so. I feel like the trees need to be darker somehow. What is that? Marine green. Olive green. Peacock green's not as dark as I want it to be. Olive green, Let me see what marine green looks like. Y'all hanging in there? Y'all doing Gucci? How's your sorting going, Texas? Stormy, did the kid go to sleep? Oh, I sharpened it too much, but that's okay. That's a nice green. I don't know, I might go with like a dark gray or something instead. Let's try that. Yeah. Kind of going over with like a darker gray here is actually helping that. Okay. Well, let me hold it up so we don't get so much of the glare. What do y'all think? I think I'll do a little bit darker of a yellow on the tail and other stuff. Hang on. He needs a little bit more oomph on his tail there. Where's my sharpener? Yeah, there we go. Just wasn't quite yellow enough. It was too soft of a yellow. There we go. That's much better. Alright, so that's Umbreon. So I knew he was going to take forever. I totally didn't add the pillows and stuff on this one like I said I was going to. Bump it. Who cares? Alright. Gen 3 Pokemon starters. So I can get the color. There we go. Alright. Should I do green or should I do blue first? I'm gonna do orange first. I'm gonna do Torchic because I feel like... Yeah. Alright, so Torchic here. Yeah. Let's make sure. Oh. Forgot to do this. Alright, this is to protect the Umbreon. Alright, there. That's protecting the Umbreon. I'm gonna try and figure out how to do like a watercolor effect. I think on this one I'm purposely gonna do very light shades of what their original colors are. This one I'm probably not going to use the blender on very much, because I want it to have that kind of like storybook-esque feel to it, and I feel like having the paper grains show between the coloring is going to do what I want it to. He's got like a yellowish... Do-do-do-do-do-do. Try to make it just a little bit more yellow, but without... I didn't want to make it like bright yellow. No, I don't like that one. Is it this one? Big. No. It's not light peach either. Cream, that's what we want. The creme de la creme. Now for Torchic here, let's put a little bit more orange. Maybe I will end up blending it just a little bit. Nah, I like it. Get that cream back out. I'm gonna make this just a little darker on the feet and beak. All right, and now we need our greens again. Okay. These are very light greens. We're gonna go for... There we are. Oh, yep. Okay. Anyway. Come on. Not perfect, but this will do. I don't know why, but I really like my Mudkip I did. I love the single brain cell look he has. Okay, and he's got kind of like a reddish belly. So... do this very soft pink first. There we go. And we're gonna go... I'm gonna do this nice green right here. Some of the pictures, like from like the animes and stuff of them, make them seem like they're so much darker than what they really are. Which, if my only complaint, well, I have multiple complaints with Pokemon, but one of my complaints with Pokemon is the coloring. Like between the anime, the video game, and then like the Pokédex they have online, like what color? Oh, and the multiple Pokemon cards. Like my dude, like what color is he supposed to be? All right. And then for his belly. Yeah. What color is inside of his mouth? I need one where his mouth is open. Okay, he's got that nice tongue color. Which that one's always so hard to get. There we go. And then I need like a little nice dark green for his twig here. I think for this one, I'm not going to do like heavy shading or anything because, like I said, I want to kind of give it more color book watercolor. I just don't want to go like as heavy as I did with like the Umbreon. Plus, also easier on my hands. All right, blue. Do do do. Do 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 do. Mm. Yeah. Do 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 do. All right. What are we doing? Going crazy. He has black eyes, so I can. Feel like that's Zelda. Well, no, Super Mario. No. Terra's theme. Maybe it is Zelda. I don't know. I remember hearing that tune. I'm pretty sure it's from Legend of Zelda because I remember hearing that tune when it was on the original Nintendo. Like not the melodic part, but the piano, like creepy piano part. That part. I think that's the original part from Legend of Zelda when he goes into the castle. I want to say. Getting his coloring down. I might go back in with like some white, like pencil, white color pencil, and then do like a few highlights here and there. But like I said, I'm not gonna go too much into like shading and stuff because, like I said, I kind of want it to be whimsical, and I feel like if I don't do heavy shading like I normally do, it'll give it that whimsical look I want. At least that is the hope. All right, what color? His cheeks are kind of like an orangey color. So we'll kind of do it like we did with Torchic. Yeah. And then what I will do for his eyes is take this dark here we go. Gonna do a bit of highlight here. All right, so let's see here. We'll do some soft purples and pinks, I think, on this one. I think I'll do a gradient background on this, maybe. In lieu of doing like heavy pattern backgrounds and stuff. Ooh, I think I might outline them in white. That might be cute. And then a lavender. Just kind of getting this nice soft background. Here we go. Getting it in the... Oh, I went over... I can probably erase that. I can. Look at that. Ah, saved it. Going in with just a little bit of a purpley... Oop, what was that? I dropped something. Oh. I dropped this. And then I want some pinks. Let's do a little bit of a softer pink here. Okay, so like that doesn't make sense right now, but let it cook. Let it cook. Alright, so I'm blending the background at least. Or at least trying to. I wonder if I should go up further with the darker purple. What do y'all think? It's not coming out how I wanted it to. trying to see if I can't like fix this or do something with it. This is a great example of going with the flow. Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was so far away. Actually, I think it being split off like that is actually going to be working to our benefit. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yep. Doing the split like that is probably going to work better to our benefit here. All right. Okay, so that's actually worked out in our benefit somehow. I'm gonna try something. I'm really hoping this works. I'm gonna do, because like I've done a really dark outline like with the Greninja here. I'm gonna try with a white pen. Now the trick to this is not going over my lines that I've already done. If I do, I'll just go back and fix it. It's just annoying. Like you can definitely see a little bit more on the darker part, but I think this will work out very nicely and look really good. Because, as you can tell, I don't know if you can see it already, but it's starting to do some interesting like color bleed with the purple, which I don't mind. Hee hee. I have to hold like that because I can't. I like it. Alrighty. Let's do our last one of the evening. Again, like 3 different colors for this. I'm not gonna do the video game one. This sleepy pile is adorable, isn't it? I want to add something else to it, but I don't know what else to add to it without making it, like, tacky looking. Or do you think I should just leave it as is, Stormy? What do you think? Leave sleepy pile stars on the wall? I was thinking that, but, like, what color should they be? I think I've got some metallic pins that I can probably do. Do I have silver? I don't. I have silver color pencil, but I don't think I have a silver metallic pen. Okay, we'll start Galvantula off here with a cream color and then work our way up to the darker, brighter yellow. Or you could add, oh, little cartoon Z's. I like that idea. I'm afraid this one's going to be a little on the messy side in terms of its colors. Only because the ink I used, it does not like to adhere to this. So lesson learned, don't use those ink pens on this paper. It does not like to stay. It likes to travel. Galvantula! Hey, Northwind, welcome in. Yep, I'm coloring in Galvantula now. Starting off with our good old spider boy. Kind of going off with the lighter colors here first. What is that purple, lavender? Like, what color is that supposed to be? Because, like, one shows like a tannish brown. Or is it more like a lavenderish color? It looks kind of like a brownish lavender color to me. Like this part right here, like the back stripes, it kind of has like this purpley lavender-esque color to it. I think I'll do lavender as a base, a very soft lavender. Because then I can go over it with, words, with a little bit of tan brown to kind of neutralize the purple. Excuse me. Burping. Oh, yeah. I like this. This is a rosy beige. This actually works out good for us right here. I think we'll actually keep the rosy beige. I'm liking the way this looks on here. I'll just go over it again with another layer of color before I continue on with some more yellow. How are you doing, Northwind? Having a good Monday? This was a good pick. And then, do I want to do this yellow or do I want to do the brighter yellow? I kind of want to do the brighter yellow. All right, what do y'all think? Lemon yellow or canary yellow? I feel like lemon yellow would be a good start. If I don't like it, I can go over it with the lemon yellow or the canary yellow. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot I had a drink. Ah, there we go. Better. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Getting the color in here. Yeah, I'm going to go over with a little bit of canary yellow in certain areas just to kind of get a little bit more shading with it. Yeah, I won't be using these ink pens for this particular type of paper or project again. I don't like how some of it smears. Okay. Getting some fun highlights here. And then a little darker here. And a little darker here. And darker here. We'll do a little bit here, just kind of give it a little more depth. Oh yeah. Look at him. He's so cute. He has no right being that cute. Okay, so the blue has this nice kind of like light blue. I definitely want to do, yeah, that's gonna be our darker blue. We'll do this nice true blue color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe a little lighter. Yeah, we'll do this as our starting. And like the legs I know are a darker blue, so don't worry about that. Look at them, my little Spidey boys coming together. I feel like this music is gonna put y'all to sleep. Who's asleep yet? Oh, it's nice soft blue in the eyes here initially, and then we will go back over with like the darker blues. Yee. Spidey boys come together just nice. Goose! Welcome in. How you doing? Thank you. I'll show you the Umbreon here shortly. Gotta get the feet here colored in and the arms here. Alright, so we got Galvantula there. I'll probably do a little bit darker browns and stuff for some of those stuff. But Goose, just stopping by putting kids to bed. Aww! Good night to the kids. Here's Umbreon. Much appreciated. I always appreciate anyone just stopping in, even if it's a quick hello. I wish Game Chop would do a Animal Crossing one. I don't actually, they may have. I just haven't found it yet. I use Game Chop for my music on here because it's royalty free, and it's nerdy music, so everybody knows about it. Oh, I forgot the canary yellow. There we go. Yee! The Umbreon came out pretty nice. Alright, so we did... We did Rosy Beige. I wonder if I did a beige sienna for like to darken it up, or maybe clay rose. I'm gonna. This is a part. This is fun. I haven't sharpened some of these yet, so y'all making me get into like some of my older stuff here that I've never sharpened. Yeah, here's my test sheet, by the way, for when I'm doing my pencils. I'm sure you've seen me do it on here, but I don't have enough space to do it, so... Alright, so let's get our Rosy Beige color down. And then this is beige sienna. Oh, heck yeah, beige sienna is the way to go. What are you doing? Mike's in the kitchen doing something. Mike! I think he has his headphones on. He's making a ruckus in there. Oh, he made himself a drink. It is Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. I like that. Clean off our blender here. What did you make?
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, thank you. Did you make me a margarita? Yarp. Strong. Did you put the lychee vodka in there?
No, that's it.
Oh. Oh. An elderflower margarita for Cinco de Mayo. Cheers. It's good. I normally try to not drink on the weekdays just cuz. But, you know, make an exception. It's a holiday. And I don't go heavy anyway. I always just casual drink. My heavy drinking college days are behind me. Alright, where did our... Okay, that worked out really well. Alright, so... I think... Okay. Here's where my little trick that I was going to do... I was going to try and use the pins I have, which are these Papermate felt tip pins. Like, they're great pins. They just don't work very well on here. It's what I used to create the color outline on this one, but the blue had a tendency to streak really easily. Let me test something real quick. Well, if I dab it, it might work. Background's gonna be very white on this. Where is... Here it is. That's what I'm doing to try and circumvent it from... kind of working how I want it to. Okay. So, all right, before we continue on, I wanted to see if that would work. It does. Okay. I need a light brown. Ah, here it is. I have my goldenrod, which is really good for a base for wood. And then I can layer on darker browns on top of that. And here we go. I think I messed up and missed a branch over here. I did. I missed a branch. Here we go. Fix that. Okay. And now we can put some... Alrighty. The wood is coming together. I like it, the wood. We will go over with a little bit of a darker brown in a moment in certain other spots. Cheers. What made you decide to make them? Oh, okay. Look at it. I like it. Alright, so far. now for the background. I'm gonna do like a very, very, very light blue. So sky blue. And that includes down below as well. Because I will be going over with the neon yellow, but I wanted to get the, I thought this was going to end up being white, but I am going to be very gentle with this one though. Kind of do like a, yeah. There we go. I like that. Right. Let's see here. Hee. I like this. Because he's electric spider, so you gotta have. Look, I don't know if it's coming up there. Yeah. Yeah, I knew the electric yellow was gonna work. I was really hoping I could have found an electric blue, but I never could find one. Look at that. Yay! I was so afraid it wasn't gonna come out like I wanted it to. Sorry, didn't realize it was off camera. Yes. I like that. Oh, I forgot to do his eyes. He needs a little bit of a darker color on his eyes. And then I need just a little bit of more of this blue here. There we go. And then he's got... I'll go back over with the white. Okay. Yeah, there we go. They are done. So, this coming week I will be cutting them out, putting them on Pokemon cards for the backing, and then mailing them out. But first, always sign it. This one I'll probably add some stuff independently later on. And then this one's gonna probably end up with like a blue. Where's my blue pen at? There we go. I don't smear it later. Voila! That is all 4 cards done. Let me... Actually, I wonder... Let me put that there to protect that. Oh, I know. Here, hang on. Stormy's idea of doing stars. I like the stars a little bit better than the Z's. This pen is good for more than just highlights and inking. This is cute. I like this. Here. Kind of got some stars going on up there. Okay, there we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. And just at 11 o'clock my time, we have completed our custom Pokemon cards. I hope y'all have enjoyed this 3-week session of me sketching, drawing, and coloring out these cards. I was going to do like 1 card each day, but I felt like I wanted to get these out as soon as I could to people I'm sending them to. So time was of the essence. I can't talk to save my life today. But there we have it. We have our four pictures. I feel like I am missing. Oh no. Thought I was missing something. So like I said, over the week, I will cut these out and glue them onto Pokemon cards for their backing and send them off to Spree over at the Fire Squad. And for a sneak peek, for anyone who is going from the Fire Squad to Card Party Tampa, I made this. I'll be coloring that later on. And then, do I have anything else? No, I don't have anything else. That's it. So, that has been us. Oh my goodness. Trouble! Thank you, Stormy. It's gonna be fun coloring it. So, and it's gonna be fun cutting these out and stuff. I'm hoping the electric came out pretty well. Should I make it thicker or nah? I think it's fine as is. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off, enjoy the rest of the margarita that my husband made me, and for what is left of Cinco de Mayo. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Northwind, Goose, Stormy, Trouble, and Texas, of course. Excuse me, had to swallow. And Anne, if you're all watching as well. I know sometimes you're lurking in the background. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, for real. I hope you enjoyed this little session of card making. We'll take a break from this. I think next Monday we will do some 3D card cutting. I'm going to do Houndoom from the Prismatic Evolution series. Hopefully, cross fingers. So next Monday would be 3D card making. And what else? Thursday, we'll be back Thursday night for our Degen Den card store. Let's see if it's Mike's turn again. Let's see if he can outdo my net worth that I got last week. I made it, what, $3,000? Yeah. Let's see if he can't outdo me. But yeah, come back and join us on Thursday for that. And like I said, Monday, we'll be do you need more cards? No, Stormy, I'm good. I have plenty of backups. I am Gucci. And you sold 2,000 cards? Yeah, I did. We ended up selling the $2,000 card we had after, what, 10 days in the store and game-wise of having it. Somebody just casually walks up and hands me their credit card and goes, here, I'm buying this. I was just like, oh, okay. And then we got a $1,000 card, and I sold that, and they bought that one. I was just like, okay. We're still got to get Tim into rehab. He keeps coming in and buying more cards. But yeah. Alright. Y'all have a great evening. Thank y'all again so much for joining me on Crafty Monday. Let's see here. Yeah. We will be back later in the week. Y'all have a great Monday evening. And as always, stay nerdy.